somewhere where I won't accidentally pile anything on them, because I'm bad for that. I don't have anything in there, right? So we can just move these off to the side. We'll put them up there. Well, maybe that's getting too full now. I'm going to have to clean that out. So today is fabric lace, and I do use a little cardstock in it. You can put paper. I do them with paper as well. I didn't bring my box of scraps close by because that wasn't going to be my main focus, and I used punched out items. So as I always told you with the paper ones, a lot of times I keep both on hand. I have a habit of doing a lot of pink and purple. It's what I sell the most of, but I have done just recently, I'm way out of my comfort zone, but I don't even, of course I don't know where I put them, because that's me. They were just right here. But my cat likes to scratch my packages, the bags, well, Boo Boo, when she wants to be fed or if she wants attention. But anyways, I can't find, and this is kind of a package I have for sale right now as well. It's done in a nice deep red, and as you can see, this is the fabric and laces embellished with flowers and things like that. And these are ones with paper and digitals and a lot of lace. And they're so amazing to be used. Today we're just going to make the bases, because we're going to do, because one, my desk is limited in space, so for me to pull all the embellishments out around me plus all the other stuff gets a little tricky, and then it's too much. So for today we're going to build the bases, and then we're going to decorate. Here we go again with me yawning. I don't know what it is about this camera. It makes me yawn. So those are some bases I already have done, and I'm getting low. So this is really low for me. And then this is then I keep one with that I have done. And I actually used a sticker on this one, which I don't use often. And so these are the ones, and I keep these on hand. One, I sell them a lot. As you can see, there's purples down there and pinks, a lot of purples and pinks. So that's how I keep them. And I'm going to keep this basket here. I'm going to put the embellished ones behind me because we don't need those. And so what I did, where am I going to put this right now? I'll put it here. So I have a place to put it. So I have some things I cut up last night, and then I've got other kind of scrappy things in there. I have another bowl with different scraps in it. These are some of my larger, and then I've got some more of my larger ones down there that shouldn't even be in there. That should be on my lace cart. Okay. Then these are the ones I usually work from. You'll see that there's like, of course, that didn't even end up in my bases, because those are what this is my pink, some purple I was working on for an order. So, and this one is completed. This is a new style I'm trying. So this has got a lot of odds and ends, and this is the same thing. I'm going to just move that out for now. And I didn't have to bring, I thought I started to bring some of my things to embellish with, and then I was like, oh, I don't need those today. So I'm just going to put them off to the side so I can get to my lace cart easily enough if I need more lace. I try to work from these the most. And you just basically, and I should just grab a bit of my, I keep all my little scraps of cardstock for the background. And so I'm just grabbing a few little pieces of that. Okay, Boo Boo went to sleep on the couch, which is good. Yeah, you heard your name, Boo Boo. So I just do that. So I don't even know how, I just start. Sometimes it takes me a few minutes to get going, and that's what I should have done first. I should have done a couple just to get a flow going. but that's okay. Sometimes I end up with a bit of a mess on my desk as I'm pulling out. So let's just, now the size you make, you can make different sizes. I'm going to take this long one. It's off of a curtain, so that's the top of the curtain. I couldn't stitch rip that out and make it a bigger piece, but sometimes I like these long ones. What I mean by cardstock, because if I just layer lace on lace here, it can be a little flimsy, but I find also it's easier to glue it down later if there's some cardstock behind it. And I don't show the cardstock. Sometimes I might show the pink or a color, but it's more or less just there to give it some sturdiness and an easier way to glue it. Because then you could just use a glue stick if you wanted to. And that, so sometimes when I'm digging through my lace, you'll find that I'll make, because I have this small piece, I'll kind of lay it some pieces out and go from there. These circles, a lot of times I'm lucky I have these, and I have a bag of them, and I don't know where I cut up a bag. And do you think I know where I put that bag? No. I need to really do, I have another idea for my other cart that I liked. Can't even think of her name right now. Her YouTube name. Laurette. And I forget her YouTube name. She, like, I got a lace cart now where all my lace is in. And now I'm thinking of having a project cart. But one of my carts, I have lots of odds and ends and papers in it. I'm thinking I need to go get a filing cabinet. While I talk, let's work. Okay. Oh, there's another base. See, I sometimes, because I don't get them out of there, I don't think I have much in there that I want to work with. And because I'm going, that's too thick. I'm just looking through my scraps right now to see what I have, what I can work with. Now I can do pink and white. That's not a problem. I can just change it up as I go. Oh, see, another little base. Finding them everywhere in amongst the scraps. Because that's just sometimes what happens. Okay. Maybe I'll go out of my comfort zone. I have blue. Maybe let's go in with some peach. What do I have in peach here? I know I don't have any peach scraps. Maybe I do. Then I bought this. This is a beautiful. It kind of has a winter feel to me because, you know, I just love it. But I ended up putting it in with my scraps here. Seeing what I have in here that I can, a color that might pop out. Maybe let's go with, oh, there's a nice blue that we're going to use. Since I have to do some blue. Guys, what do you call this type of trim? And then I'm trying to find the trim. I should find that, a lady, I bought a scrappy pad off of her because she was selling them for $5 for one scrappy pad. And I wanted to see what she did to sell them at $5 each because I sell them 3 for $5. And so I ordered hers, and one of the trims she put on it, I've never seen. Might throw that at the bottom of the blue. And then I'll still need a piece of cardstock behind that one. This is sometimes the easiest way to do it. Just as you're looking through your stuff, if a piece it jumps out at you, lay it out, and as you're working, you might see more that you want to use. Like I told you, it takes me sometimes a few minutes to get into a flow, and then everything starts really coming together. It just does. I know that's hard to believe when you're watching me right now, but it does. I hope. I think it's this long piece. So let's put this, oh, I don't want to lose that. So let's just start here. And like you can pull out like velours. I don't have a lot of this. I got this in a package. Oh, Catherine, I'm forgetting the name of your... She has these amazing boxes. I did an unveiling of it. I'll put it down below. And she sends really unique things in it. And I got some of this green velour, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's get back to it, Christina. Stop yippee, 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 yapping all so much and work. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I actually am feeling really good today. I actually fell asleep early last night. Just grabbing I knew I had a little piece of cardstock. And this is like, a lot of times you can play with the way you lay it. If you know, especially if you're using different like rectangles versus maybe a square or whatever, you can, you know. And depending on, sometimes if I'm making some will have 3 layers. Most of the time I do about 4 layers to it. And a lot of times I like to, this is a great time when to add in some of the ruffles too. A really good time to add in ruffles, because it just is. I don't know what more to say. I had a really good sleep, but yet I'm yawning. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yesterday's video was between that and my Scentsy, because I lost the video, and at the same time I was trying to get my orders in from my customers, and you have to hurry, because when it's having a sale, the things sell out so quickly. Like they had 2 warmers for here in Canada, it's a good price. 2 warmers for $53. And most warmers, 1 warmer will start at $53, and they go up to like $70 and $80. So when you're getting 2 of them for that price, and it sells out really quick. Well, between losing my video and Scentsy kept crashing, I think twice I got to where I was about to pay for one of my orders and it crashed on me. I was so frustrated and so exhausted and then I thought I deleted yesterday's video. I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't really edit my videos, but I have a program I use to do because my phone won't let me do it on regular video. It only allows like a 10-minute video. I don't know why. It might be something I don't know yet how to do different. There you go. Just take it, clump it together. You're going to see how we use them. And like that's actually about I make teeny weeny ones, and I do all kinds of sizes. And sometimes you can take and do your, I don't like it in that way. I think I might do that. Yeah. And I'm still going to put the material under it because I like the frayed edges there. And I don't want too much on this one because I want that blue to really stand out. So depending on what you're doing or how you want it to look, but I want to bring this ruffle, and you can also throw that ruffle to the top if you want to add, oh, yep, I think I like that. I like the ruffle to the top and the ruffle of the blue. And you just, I staple, guys. Easiest thing to do when, especially with lace and material, I find it the easiest thing to do. I just do. There's a nice size one, but I want to take that off. Now, do I throw those itty bitties away? I'll show you in a minute what we'll do with, and I'm going to cut that in half, even though yes, mixing your whites and creams, there's nothing wrong with it. I need a little bit bigger piece behind it. Put that back there. Like, can you imagine, like right now I'm looking for things, if I had, whatchamacallit on it, all my embellishments on my desk. When I'm working a lot on things, I will focus, okay, I'm going to do cream to pinks today. So then I'm only pulling out the pink stuff and the pink embellishments. That rips so nicely. Never rips that nicely for me. I'm thinking, do I want the pink on the bottom? Yes, I do play around with it. As you see, I do with almost everything I do. Yeah, I kind of think I like the pink on the bottom. I'm going to add another touch of pink in here, don't you worry. There we go. And pink. There we go. That's what I'm doing. I'm a little faster at these than I am with paper. It's funny. I work better with lace, and I think it's also my favorite to make. I just find it very simple. I put them in the thing, but I kind of want to see what we do in our time frame. Remember, I said I save all these little pieces. You take a little piece of cardstock, and I'm going to show you. I'm not showing you now. I promise you, you will see how I use these teeny weeny little ones. And I'm not worried about it being the same thing, because I just want a bit of layering on it. I'm sure I probably have a teeny weeny pink somewhere, but I'm not going to. And I use them this small. Not always easy to staple, but I do use them that small. I don't waste any of that lace. One, some of it's very hard to get here. That's a big thing, getting it here, believe it or not. Do I like those two together? What it is I think this just needs to be smaller. I only have a bit of this. Maybe I want to put that on the top. I love that. I just want to see which way. I guess it doesn't matter on both sides. Oh, there's my computer shutting off. It gets so quiet when my computer shuts off. It does. Cardstock. I should just cut a few chunks. Then I I don't have to keep cutting chunks. And like, if that cardstock bothers you, like, take a piece of white fabric and throw it on the cardstock if you don't want that cardstock to show. As simple as that. I should have pulled out some more colored fabric, and I didn't. It's the one thing I didn't do. I think this tail end is sticking out too much for me. Hack it off. Oop. There we go. Now I'm not sure I want to use that pink on there because I'm losing the polka dots on it. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm losing the polka dots on it. I do have that beautiful pink. I do. That's all I have. I got that as a gift, that little piece of beauty. That little piece of beauty. Oh, and then I already know how I would embellish that. Oh, so pretty. See the difference? I find the lace is just so much easier to work with. And I love it. And so that might be the reason too. Now, another thing you can do, not necessarily maybe a paper unless you want to make it more, is pull out, I like using my punch outs. Did I bring any punch out shapes with me? I just have one. I have two. I have two the same. Let me see. I had some because I just punched out a bunch. But who knows where I have a lot of, as I'm doing these, I'm kind of organizing too. I don't know why I don't have more punched out items. I was sure I had more. And if you don't have these punches, I at one time tried selling the punches punched out, but I didn't have any luck. So I stopped. Well, I think I advertise it a bit. It's the same as tabs. I do sell the tabs too, all punched out. I have sold more of those. I don't like that pink. Well, that's not going to go on there. Let's go with this one for now. Let's see what I've got that I could use. And a lot of times, in this case, I like the punch, the scalloped edge. Couldn't think of what that was called for a second. That scalloped edge to show. So I'll leave it like that. Oh, I know what would be nice back there too. I had a piece of it just a few minutes ago. Here we go. Tulle is a great, really good in these ruffles. Like almost every, when doing these clusters, a lot of times, because sometimes the tulle's nice as a big piece behind because you can still see the edge. So I do use that often. There we go. Right now, it looks boring. But when you see these all embellished, they are beautiful. I'm using this one because I've seen something. I have some of this, but I might, did I do a littler piece? I thought I did. Oh, that might be too narrow. I'm sure I had, oh, this is good. Just cut a piece of that off. I don't have any taupe, do I? I do have taupe, but I don't know where I put my taupe. That is always a problem for me. Ba-ba-da-ba. I really wished I could, but even like when I go, I like, oh, my eyelash trim fell and I got, this is another great piece to use. Pull this box up. This is technically how at first I had it a little more organized. Oh, there's my bag. Just had to like, I know I have a lot of pieces in here. What color am I working with? Oh, that tool. Yes, it's scrunched up, but that's how I got it. So I just continued to scrunch it up. I'm seeing if I've got a piece of taupe fabric somewhere in here. Fabric out. That way. Okay. Since Boo Boo's sleeping on the couch, I'll use my small table. Huh, Boo Boo? Just be careful how often I say her name, because she will then think that I want her to come. I pulled something out thinking I was going to use it. I don't know if the coloring is off for it. We'll try it. What I need to do is, I need to find good containers and like take my fabric, and I have a bit, I don't have a lot of fabric, but I have some, and oops, and do some cutting it up and have it pre-ready. Okay, I do like that. How are we gonna, if we're gonna put something on the top of that one? How about a piece of this? This is always my go-to. What I'm gonna do when I don't have any of this one left, I don't know. I will cry. I will cry. Yes, I will. There we go. We went very neutral with that. And again, this is just cut up from a lace tablecloth, and I think I put it in my other box. Oh, this is a good one too. I got cardstock some reason down there. I don't know why. It was probably on my desk, like today, Pika, sitting on the desk and knocking things off. Little bugger. Oops, excuse my language, but she is. I like this one too, so I thought I better pull it out. Okay, so I'm going to staple this one. And I have the perfect flower for that. And I do different types of flowers on it. This is good even with a button on it. As you can see, it doesn't take long to do these. I'm just going to look at our time, guys. I'm trying to be better. We're at 30 minutes. I'm trying to be better. Better, 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 better. Don't mind me. I do silly singing things. I do it with Jacob too. When I go upstairs to do his quiet time, as I'm going up the stairs, I'll go, here comes Tia, here comes Tia, right up the stairs. And then my voice gets deeper. Here comes Tia, here comes Tia, right up. And then I get close to him and I'll do a little run. Here comes Tia. And then since he was a baby, I always told him I like to eat bellies, and I'll over his belly. And I always tell him his belly is the most yummiest belly, and I can't help it but to eat it. So that's what I'll do. And then I'll just all over him, and he laughs and giggles. And then Andre usually goes, how is he supposed to get settled for quiet time if you're getting him giggling and laughing? But it's kind of our last hurrah before we start our quiet time. And we have a good giggle and a good laugh, and I just enjoy it. These I like to bunch. I want it to be big. So you'll see that, and you can see I don't do them every so often when the little scraps, because those little scraps can disappear very quickly. So periodically I'll just throw those together. And they're great. Trust me, guys, I'll show you how you can use those. And like, I have a lot of these type of doilies, and these are great to cut up as well. And use, because they have a nice purpose in them. Oh, my pillow fell. My blanket went all the way down, so my back is getting cold. And this chair that Andre gave me has a pillow on it. But I have a big butt, so me and the pillow sometimes don't get along because it slides down where my butt needs to fit on the chair. So the struggle is real, guys. It's real. I ask people to comment, and I know many of you don't. I don't want to lose that in there. I don't want to lose that. A lot of people don't comment. I get very few comments. I do get quite a few likes, but not what I need. Like one of my videos, not yesterday's, because it's only been up for so long, and not the one where I cut off again, but the one before that, like I have 93 people watch it and only 12 likes. I don't understand, guys. It's so easy just to hit the like. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but you know, it's so important to all YouTubers. I never knew that till I started doing videos, and now I got better at doing it myself on other people's videos. Making sure I like them, and I make sure I comment on them. It's so important to every YouTuber. If we ever gonna, like, I don't expect to ever make much money, because it takes a lot to make money from YouTube on these. That doesn't suit that. Ooh, I'm having a struggle with that one. Maybe this one. Of course, I go back to the one that I always like. And then watch me have cut it too small. I should have left that big piece. Yeah. We'll stick those two together. Maybe a little pink behind that. It's really hard. YouTube is really hard. And I'm not doing it to get rich. I do it because I enjoy making these videos for people. And when I first started them, I thought, I was like, oh, I'm going to make money off of YouTube. And I realized that YouTube does not make it easy for you to make money off of it. First of all, before you can even begin to see any money from them, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm only at 539. I'm still thankful for that 539. Trust me, I'm very thankful. It's taken me a year just to get to that. And I was watching a guy, because I watched a video, and then he was talking about that video and how much money did he make from that video. But he had like 157,000 views. And on average, I think it is, when your channel grows, you make $10 for every 1,000 views. So it tells you how it really showed me that YouTube isn't going to make it easy. No, they're not. And so you just have to be ready for that. That it is what it is. And I'm not doing this. My main focus on my business is my Purple Hearts Creation. I wouldn't mind this becoming a bigger, don't get me wrong. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just enjoy doing it. And so I just do it. I'm just looking at, because I keep using the same lace, so I thought I'd grab some other lace out. See what I mean? I'll have different pieces laying, so then it makes it, then you can play as you see things. You can just lay it out, and I don't always put the cardstock right away. And only way your videos get noticed is if they're liked and comment on it. I do use hashtags now, which I didn't do at first, and I'm learning that's important as well. So I started doing that. I'm making a lot of neutral ones for some reason. Just am. That happens too. I'm looking for my through my scraps, guys. I'm going to pull a piece of this out because I want to show you different different pieces that you can use. That you don't have, what you think you might have to use is not what you have to use at all. There's another little piece I'm starting. All right, so I have a few out and I just lay it on there as I go. This is a piece of a scarf I bought, and it doesn't cut real well, but for this, it's perfect. There goes my tablet. I had to turn off one of the chats. I'm in a collaboration, but the ladies in there, it's a lot. And it sets off my tablet. There it goes. Burp, 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 burp. So I had to silence it, but I only silenced it for an hour. Because I want to read and everything. And I have to concentrate on that. I got to take Sunday and get my collab ready. First collab I've been involved in. It's a small one, but I appreciate the chance. I've been watching Val for a while, and me and Val have been a part of a lot of same groups together. She asked me to do this, and I was like, yes, 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 I would love to. I didn't waste any time saying yes to that. I wished I would have gotten some water. I say that too every video, I think. That I should have got water. Should have got water. I'm not showing you cut the ribbon because, like, to pull it out over the things. But, like, for instance, in ribbon, even this, you could use the whole piece, or I just cut. Because it's the same thing on each side. So you can take ribbon and use it in different ways, and now I kind of like that on that, but that's not where I was going with it, but that's where I'm going with it now. And I'll cut another little piece off the other side now for where I was going to use it. I was doing that. So this is a good way to do it. Lay out a few pieces to work with, and as you're looking, then you can gather it up. I wished I would have brought some more pink. I think part of it is because I need to go buy some light pink cardstock. I go through light pink cardstock like no tomorrow. And I have so many colors that I never use anymore. Well, I bought, when I first got into card making, I thought I would need all these colors, and this is years ago, before I even knew junk journals existed. And I think that might be too bright, so I'm going to try to make it really small. Oh, it works. Perfect. And I bought cardstock because I went to the States and it was buy two, get one free. Buy two, get third one free. Boy, stumbled over that really badly. And so I bought all this cardstock and all this color, and then I haven't used even half of it, but I go through light pink, like a dusty pink, a lot. I want something else on this. I'm not sure what. We just keep it there for now, till we know. Till we know what we want to do. When Jacob's little, I used to sing everything. When we were potty training him, I'd sing, "Let's go to the potty, it's potty time." I just do that. Fun game we used to play, shake your booty, move your booty, shake the booty, shake it, move it. And I just do that, and he'd laugh and giggle. So Tia thinks she's really funny. Tia's me. That's what he calls me, because I know Tia is Italian or Spanish. Tia is aunt, but he called me Tia because he couldn't say Christina. So this is, I don't know where I got this really cool, and this is all I have left of it. I'm going to be disappointed. I think I got it, somebody sent it to me. I love it. And that's my last piece of it. So, and I'm singing Christmas music. I have a bare Christmas tree right now. I got everything off the tree. Now I got to put it all away today. And Jacob's going away for the weekend. And so I'm going to surprise him when he comes home. The Valentine's tree will be up for him. Yep, I'm one of those crazy people that does a tree, uses the tree for a while. I do it a lot because of Jacob. He thinks it's great. And he actually asks me, he's like, "Tia, is it Valentine's tree now?" I didn't do a Halloween tree this year, and he was really disappointed. I usually do a birthday tree for him. There we go. Nice, simple one. We got to check that time soon, don't we, guys? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's take these scraps because they're starting to pile up. And I'll just throw them all on very wonky like. Throw maybe this one on. Oh, there goes my fan in my bathroom again. The heat. I might tell Andre to turn it down because the heating bill that came in this month is, oof. And we're not even at the coldest part of our winter yet. Well, we are now, starting now till end of February. It's just like, ugh. Last night it was, I think for you guys, it was 7 with wind chill factor 1. That's in Fahrenheit. In your guys in the US, for us, I forget what it was. It's minus something. There we go. Another nice little. I get lots of these little ones, and I do use them. And sometimes they come apart, and I put bigger pieces on them. These are great on tags in many ways. Trust me, I'm going to show you how much ways. Clusters are my most favorite ephemera to make. They really are. I love using, no, I don't like the color of that one. Well, it's because it's the colors I have. It's just not flowing together for me. And this pink one I want to use so badly, but haven't been able to find something to use it on yet. What I think I'm going to do is pull out some eyelash trim. I'm trying to find this in black, brown, but I haven't had much luck. I see a lot of pink in it, a lot of red. I didn't have any red and white at Christmas, and I lucked out. I went somewhere. I went to Value Village and got a great amount of red now. How I do this is I just bunch it up, and then I just staple it on. And not all of it may staple the right way, but that's okay. There we go. And that's what I do. And when you go to put something on there, let me just, when it's like that, it doesn't look, but when you go to put something on it, it looks really good. I like the eyelash trim. When I first got eyelash trim, I didn't know how to use it. And now I love eyelash trim and want more colors in it. I wish there was like a gold and a silver eyelash trim. Oh, I have this sort of in a gold. It's almost like a tinselly. And that's all I have left of it. I usually save that for my Christmas. Should have put some cream on my hands. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. And I think we're getting close to that time again, guys. I don't know about you guys, but do you guys buy lace and then where did the pin go? I bought these from a wonderful lady here in Canada, and I lost the pin for this. And look how beautiful this vintage lace is. It is beautiful. That's one of them, and I lost. That's what happens when I don't pin it right away. And I got this one. Look at this. I have a hard time using it. It's so beautiful. But I'm thinking, take a little piece of this one. And she hasn't had any, I always check. She's called Weeds and Wishes. And, but I lose that underneath there. So let's alter that like that. So maybe it'll stick out a little bit more. It's not, that one's not coming there. Okay, let me pin this. The lucky person who's getting me to use this. Ooh. I'll use. And I buy it to use it, but I'm always afraid what happens when I run out. Then what do I do? Where's the pin? We'll use a piece. There we go. We're probably getting close to time again. It's perfect. I have a beautiful taupe fabric that I really would like to put under there, but I don't know where it is right now. I did a lot of neutral, guys. A lot of neutral. I don't do usually. I tried to stay away from the pink and the purple. I didn't do any purple. Wow, that's like really, really amazing for me not to use any purple, let me tell you. Oop, come on. Stay in my hand, because you're done. You're done once I get a little piece of cardstock to put on the back of you. Or a beige and a cream in the eyelash trim. That's what I need, a cream and a beige. More of a beige than cream in the eyelash trim. That's the other color I'm really wanting. There we go, another one done. This one's going to be hard. Now I cut that and I got to think of how I'm going to use it. And there it is. It's probably because I don't want to waste it. Let me stand up and check the time, guys. I want to make sure. Oh my goodness, guys. We're at 54. 54. Why does the time go so fast? Why does the time... We're going to put those there for a second. We're going to pull out... Sometimes this thin stuff is hard to use. And I know I have a piece of cardstock here. I might have made that a little too big. All right, I'll use that little piece somewhere. I just decided to try to throw a purple one together really quickly. But I don't know why I don't have much purple lace out. Normally I do. But I did do a lot of purple recently, so I probably used a lot of the purple up. Okay. But it's okay, I have purple right beside me. And you know what? There's so many shades of purple that sometimes it's hard to get the right shade. Which is surprising for me to say because I'm a purple lover. I love purple. And I don't even have that much. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of purple for a purple lover because I can't find it. I decided I wanted to do purple, but the purple isn't coming together for me. So we might leave that because I can't find. Well, let's do this. See, that's too blue. But I think I used up one of my purples, the one I'm looking for. And that's why I can't find it, because I used it too much. That's exactly what happened. The one I want is all gone. I need to buy some more of this one. Oh, come on. I ran out of straight pins, so I used safety pins, but they're harder to get off. And I just bought a package, and I just haven't taken the time to go through and see which ones I used safety pins on, so I'm going to have to put it on my desk. And then when I come across it like this, switch it over really quickly. Now, of course, I can't use the big wide piece, so I'm just going to do that. And I think on the bottom of that, I'm going to put a little something creamy. A little cream. Just to add a little something to it. So guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you, as we're working on this last one, I hope you'll try some of these in group Junk Journal Craft and Chat. We are doing these as a part of a challenge. It's kind of a challenge stash builder. There we go. It came together. Plop. Staple it. Oh, I was going to put some eyelash trim on it. Oh well. That's okay. If I decide later to put eyelash trim on it, I can. Just go ahead and use this base because I can. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll close that one off. And we did quite a few of these. And then the big fun job will be showing you how you can embellish them. There we go. We got a few done, didn't we? We got a few done. Just gathering up so you can see. There we go, guys. We got some done. What's really cool too is, I'll show you a heart one. The hearts are really nice that when it comes to using. And what I didn't pull out is, I need to pull out some and cut it up, is I used the burlap. And see, this one I used burlap and paper. And I didn't do any of that because I just wanted to show you the lace in that. But you can mix the paper all in it too. And it looks really good. All right, guys. So give these a whirl. See, this one is more paper and then just one lace. So you can do a mixture of them. And this one I put on a tag. So you can do a mixture of paper and lace. It looks really good together, especially if the paper looks very vintagey. And if you have ruffles,